Welcome to the Top Up Your Game series. We are in Module 1, the Mindset Mastery. As we learn with real-life examples and practical steps, meet our core characters, Ralph, a young professional man striving to set up his life and career with discipline and determination. Alindra, a young professional lady with big dreams and hopes from universe. Have you ever wondered why, even after repeating affirmations, visualizing your dream life, and staying positive, nothing seems to move? You manifest, but the universe seems quiet. What if I told you that it's not the law of attraction failing you? It's you unknowingly breaking it? Today, you'll discover the 7 law of attraction mistakes that silently keep people stuck and how to fix each one, starting now. Because once you understand these, manifestation stops being magic thinking and starts becoming a science of alignment. Let me walk you through a story of Zenfi and Zani were just like most people. Ambitious, hopeful, working hard. But despite reading all the right books and watching every motivational video, their results barely shifted. Do you relate? Until one day they met a coach who told them something simple. The universe doesn't give you what you want, it mirrors what you are.
So even if I say I'm confident, but deep down, I'm full of doubt.
Exactly. The vibration doesn't lie. You need to understand the thin line difference between thoughts versus desires. The law of attraction reacts to the nature of your thoughts, not merely to your desires. This means that wanting something is insufficient if your thoughts are conflicted or negative. For instance, you may want a good job but think pessimistically about the job market, which negates your positive desire. This insight stresses the importance of aligning thoughts with desires to make the law work effectively.
Zani said, "That's when we decided to dig in. We wanted to know why we were stuck and how to fix it. We have been trying hard, and we are among those who keep learning. But success and dreams seem to be far away."
Let's walk through the 7 traps they uncovered, the same ones that might be holding you back too. Negative thought patterns frequently dominate our mental space and prevent the manifestation of goals. This suggests that mental conditioning and emotional management are critical steps before one can truly harness the power of attraction. Thinking that I don't work much or I work too much, but not paid well. Most of the time, it's our fears, our insecurities, and the obstacles that come in the way of our desires that we're focused on. We spend about 90% of our time thinking about those things. The law of attraction works based on these thoughts, mixing them so that whatever we think about is what we end up getting. If we keep thinking negatively, that's what shows up in our life. We don't take the time to visualize or imagine what we want, so it never comes into our life. The first mistake is wanting too hard. Sounds strange, right? But when your desire comes from a place of, I don't have it yet, your energy is rooted in lack, and lack only attracts more lack. Your thoughts say, I want abundance, but your emotions scream, I'm broke. The universe listens to emotion, not words. Thinking that the system here is totally messed up, there are no real rules or proper ways to do things, or I've applied so many times and never got it. It's like we always think negatively about what we want, instead of visualizing that we already have it. When we focus on what we want and believe we have it, changes start happening in our lives. But usually we think backwards and negative.
Oh, now I am getting it. I used to visualize my dream job while secretly fearing I'd never get it. So basically, in my mind, I was using negative words and thoughts, which interfere the positive results about to come.
And that fear became the broadcast frequency. Fantasies contain an inherent negativity because they are often accompanied by doubt about their realization. Wishing or fantasizing is a weaker state compared to believing, which is an active, confident mental state. Therefore, belief is a critical element that distinguishes successful use of the law of attraction from mere daydreaming. You might say, I'll just do this exercise and then go back to my usual negative thinking, but that won't do much for you. So when we practice exercise to fix it, it isn't just any exercise. The few minutes you spend on it are about changing your whole life approach and rewiring your entire thought pattern. You need to develop a strong belief in receiving good things and the law of attraction. The fix? Feel abundant before it arrives. Gratitude isn't cliche, it's calibration. The second mistake, trying to control how your dream arrives. You don't need to figure out every step, you just need to align with the outcome. When Zenfi kept forcing results through logic, opportunities slipped by unnoticed. Only when he released control did synchronicity begin to appear. You shouldn't narrow the law of attraction. Keep it wide open. I'll give you an example of how we want our employment to be good, our performance to be good, and our earnings to be high. So we shouldn't just think that whichever specific job we have applied for, we will get it, and that is what we are doing. Understanding this means that believing that the universe has thousands of ways to give you better risk, to settle you well, to give you a good salary, to give you a good income. But you shouldn't think about just one thing in the point of attraction. You should leave it open and just think that your income is increasing. You are enjoying your job. You are accompanied by supportive mindset team. Wrong people repel from you. Your life is a joy. Your life partner have these 3 to 4 basic things to have good matrimony and rest. You will go along. So you are not going to define the whole roadmap to the system? No logic. Not to worry about it. You may define certain rules as per your values. That's it.
It's like I stopped chasing and started attracting. I started focusing on good, healthy income, which meet my needs as well as good enough to save. I also imagined recreational activities for myself without connecting it to the money I am earning. So basically, it came through by other means, well accepted by me. Wow.
Exactly. Control creates resistance. Surrender creates flow. Your brain doesn't understand don't. When you think, I don't want to fail, your subconscious hears only fail.
I used to affirm, I won't be stressed, and ended up even more stressed.
You see, shift from avoiding what you fear to visualizing what you love. Energy flows where attention goes, and attention is the steering wheel of your life. Many people chase vision boards but avoid shadow work, which is the inner work. You can't manifest a new reality from an old identity. Zenvi and Zanny realized their self-worth wounds were creating invisible walls. Once they healed, the outer world responded instantly.
It wasn't about attracting more. It was about becoming more.
Exactly. The law of attraction isn't about wishing, it's about matching. Matching your thoughts and feeling with what you want. The universe rewards consistency, not perfection. If you are thinking that everything is great and is going great, and I start seeing you with a sad face, this means you are actually thinking and feeling opposite of greatness within you. If you are thinking positively, you are also visualizing it. Love vibes should be apparent on your face. There should be a light in your eyes. There should be spark in your eyes. Your tone, your vocals, your talks, all will have positive words. If these things come together, then the law of attraction will apply. But it is kind of robotic. It doesn't feel natural. It is for sure no one can do this every time to be mindful of their thoughts. Here we need intentional change. To bring such change and learn to keep alignment in our thoughts, feelings, words, and belief, we need to start practicing some steps. This new pattern can easily be developed by suggesting yourself for the new outcome in alpha state of mind, which is more calm, listens us well, and obey us. When you learn to be there every day, 3 times a day, within a month or so, you will notice it will automate. The alpha state of mind is a state of mind where the frequency of our brain is lower and we are in a very good state. Our state is relaxed and easy, and our state is not too entangled, too active, or angry. So you should try to stay in the alpha state of mind most of the time, where you are at peace, where your mind is relaxed, you are feeling good and at peace. Try to stay in this state all day for as long as you can. Meditating for 3 minutes every day beats 3 hours once a month. When Zanny started showing up daily, even on off days, her internal momentum built up. Here I won't ignore the fact of the irritation we may feel in the beginning, because this is something new. The health and routine aspects of our life, because they do matter a lot in keeping us in alpha state. We can work on them one by one in later videos.
And that's when things actually started happening without effort. In the beginning, I was doubting the process. Then, after giving it a thought, I said, I should follow the laws if I really want to test it and enjoy the results. Once I surrendered and just focused on what am I thinking, what I want, and what I am feeling, practicing alpha state 3 times a day every day, things changed in favor of me. Wow. Love it.
Because consistency builds certainty, and certainty is the highest frequency. If you're surrounded by constant complaint, gossip, and fear, your vibration gets hijacked. Energy is contagious.
I stopped sharing my dreams with people who only saw problems.
Exactly. Protect your mental ecosystem. Silence is sometimes more powerful than advice. And finally, waiting for the universe to do everything. Manifestation isn't a spectator sport.
So belief alone isn't enough?
Belief is the ignition, but action is the fuel. When intuition whispers, apply, call, show up, that's the universe handing you the next step. We live in the world of sources and resources. There are systems. Everything runs while we are in action. So once we get the signal, we should take action steps. All other alignments will ease the action steps and better results. When Zenfi and Zanny look back, they realized manifestation wasn't about controlling life. It was about aligning with it. You attract not what you want, but what you believe you are worthy of. So ask yourself, what vibration are you broadcasting today? The universe is always listening.
And maybe it's finally time to tune in. It is time to go and top up my game. Hooray! I'm already feeling happy.
You're watching Top Up Your Game. If this opens something inside you, mention in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel for more thoughtful and practical lessons. I am training thousands of people. That's where your transformation truly begins.